Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Every time. Backup. It's big time backup.
To our podcast, Better Off Better.
Better off, better.
Welcome, everyone. We are all here.
We are all here.
Now lay back. Relax.
Don't. This is not a sleepy time podcast. Stand up, grab your thighs of thunder, sing a song, hoot your hair, and play along. Because this is our competitive cutthroat journey to self-betterment.
Take a deep breath.
So we are Chris, Sam, and Jenny.
Why am I last? I don't think I should be last.
We are Sam, Chris, and Jenny.
See, you did the same.
Okay, sorry, my bad. It's like muscle memory. We are Chris and Sam, and this is Better Off Better, also with Jenny.
Jenny's also here.
I'm just a special feature this week,
Yeah,
guys.
guest starring Jenny every episode.
It's like, you know, like Danny DeVito gets his own little title card and he gets
Also
like, the character.
starring.
Also starring, yeah.
What is Better Off Better, I may be asking?
Jenny, this is Better Off Better, our competitive cutthroat journey to self-betterment. Every week, we go through with some form of theoretical thing to improve us, to make us better freaking people. Every episode of this show is split up into two parts. Part one, the before. We give you a little look at what we're doing for the week. We go over some things about that thing. We really give you the inside scoop. And then part two, the after. We come back with hardcore results. Every episode ends with the declaration of a champion and a loser, a Sammy. Thus, the competitive nature of the show. This is a very, as Jenny likes to say,
unhealthy way of making us healthier people.
that was a great sell.
That was a great read.
Is
really,
that how I say it
really
usually?
delivered
Yeah.
it, really hammered home. So that much is definitely true. If nothing else, this is the destruction of a friendship while we're trying to improve ourselves.
Yeah,
Was it
you
ever
stupid
really a
fat
friendship?
chick.
Well, that there is the intro. Now let's get
Did
into
we both
the...
just start crying for some reason?
Yeah, you just talk so much.
I understand.
It's like someone cutting an onion.
Yeah.
Jenny, what the heck are we doing this week?
Something that I don't want to do.
And that is what, Sammy?
We have to respond to every correspondence that we receive this week.
Did he say it in a pretentious way, or is that me?
We have to. Send a raven
We
back
must-
to those who raven us in the first
Oh,
place.
yes, I'm going to shoot a bow with my
I'm
little
making
letter
fun
on
of
it.
you.
Yes,
I'm making fun
and
of
I'm
you.
in on it together,
You're
me
not.
and you.
You're not in on
Me
it.
and
I'm
you
making
in on
fun
it.
of you. I thought it was stupid what you said.
Okay, so we have to respond to every text, every email, every Instagram, basically any way someone is trying to reach out to us. You don't have to respond to spam.
No.
You have to respond to like handwritten letters. That we get
Letters.
from
Yeah.
from
when the
our-
raven
our-
comes in.
Yeah, from our lovers who went off to war. We haven't seen in a long time.
That's always because you're always ghosting people in the old pen and ink.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be annoying for you.
Yeah. I've
Yeah.
told many a pen pal that I'm off to war, if you know what I mean.
Do we have to respond to every phone call that we get as well?
Yeah, I think every form of communication that's personalized to you.
Okay, cool. So, and what is our time limit? Because I like that's something that we had. We discussed what the topic is, but what is the time limit? When do we have to start responding?
I've gone
Within
months
the same
without.
day.
Within the
It's
same day? Okay, same day.
How we do in group chats? You know what I mean? Like, do I gotta respond to every stupid shit?
No, if
thing?
it's personal, if you're
Okay.
mentioned, if it's something that you should answer.
Okay.
I think is the thing
I
because
think group chats, you need to, if it's active during that day, you need to answer that once a day as well.
what the fuck is that?
I think every 2 hours, honestly, just to give us some sort of within 2 hours you have to respond.
Ooh,
Oh, I
okay.
can't, I lost.
No, the clock's on.
The
Don't
clock, no, you
admit
can't like a
defeat
day, like a day that gives you plenty of time.
Yeah.
But-
So I think 2 hours. That's a lock in. Like you have definitely seen the text by now.
The boys are together on this one. We win.
That's what I think.
Yeah. Oh.
But what if they keep talking to you though?
Dude, that's what makes this such a awesome challenge, and I love it.
So I do need to answer the.
You gotta
the
respond,
request?
yeah.
Let's say, for example, we put out a Findom video recently.
Yeah.
Strange
And I've
example.
gotten quite a few requests since then for various things. That means I have to respond to those.
No,
And yeah, you
only
could-
if it
you
comes
could.
in this week. I think we
Yeah.
shouldn't go back to our
No,
archives.
I know.
But okay,
I know.
but yeah, but if one comes in, even if say, because you're a fine, upstanding lady of the the day as you were.
fine as hell. Look at those legs.
I would say that
I finned on you, babe.
I would say that you can respond and be like, not interested, sir. Not interested, sir. And that's how you could get out of like a continued conversation.
Yeah.
But like, it's all about how you respond. You know what I mean?
Let's say
it's because I think the main reason why we're doing this is because we all are really bad at responding to text.
terrible.
Like,
we all share that flaw hugely.
I have
really
texts from like I haven't talked to these people in years because I just stopped answering.
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
it's like why? You know, like I'm like it's not that like I'm like I enjoy
just
a
don't
conversation. You know what I mean?
I don't
don't.
much
Like
care
I'd
for
rather
it.
have a conversation with someone in person if I care enough about the conversation.
I don't want either.
I'll finish it in person. The amount of times that Chris has texted me asking about how good his nipples are looking today.
They are,
sends
though.
me
And I'm I'll like when I see your nipples tonight in the jacuzzi, I'll let you know.
But you do agree that you're something of a selfish lover?
I wouldn't say.
I'd say he is.
Okay.
No, I would.
So that makes sense to me.
So
Yeah.
when Chris texts me like 18, 19 times a day about different things on his skin he'd like me to look at,
Yeah.
I do.
Ailments.
Aren't you guys
Can I batch
always
them?
What?
Can I batch those when Chris sends me so many?
It depends. You have to respond every 2 hours. If he sends more than one, everyone has to get a response.
Yeah.
So and if
Every
you
freckle.
batch them, you have to then respond to each of those photos and things, be it in one big text or you could do it as it's going. That's what I think.
And if you don't
What
do
if you're
it,
asleep? What if you fall asleep?
I feel like
and
they can be a cutoff at, I would say, midnight. Midnight is the cutoff. From midnight to let's say 10 a.m.
what if we just like fucking say when you go to sleep? You have a cutoff when you go to sleep.
Yeah, but then that's
your
an immediate
stupid rule?
that's an immediate
I went
excuse.
to bed at 4 a.m. today and then slept until roughly
3 a.m.
the next day.
Yeah, like that's like saying you were asleep. That's one of the ways
Sorry,
that I'm
I
able
fell
to.
asleep.
Yeah.
That you're able to get away with so much
Yeah,
bullshit. Is that what
yeah.
you're saying right now?
Yeah.
I think if you don't answer somebody and you're past the 2 hour span though, what do we say? You said we should give them like a rim job or something.
You
to
gotta give them a
accommodate.
rim job. That we
Yeah.
talked about that.
But
off
that
screen.
is good though. If it is, you can say like, "Oh, I fell asleep," but then you have to answer right when you wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
Right. What is a rim job?
You know when
Yeah.
you get your sick new car, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're rolling up with your friends.
Okay.
In the car, and you notice that the little silver things that are around your tires just aren't really doing it, you know. And you're like and you look over to your buddy Steve, and you're like, Steve, should we get new rims for our car
Okay.
because we're like
Yeah.
trying to do that.
That
And then
makes
you go
sense.
into the auto shop, and then you eat out the auto shop worker's ass.
But yeah, we do definitely share that flaw, and it's not even like I don't consider it a big thing to answer somebody. I'll just be like, I'll do that later. I have
It's like-
something.
it's
I'm
like,
doing
yeah,
something
yeah.
right now, and I gotta focus on this
And then
thing.
You're like, I don't have the energy to respond right now.
Then they pile up, and then it's nighttime. And you're like, I'm tired. I'm not gonna answer today. I'll just get
Yeah.
them tomorrow and say sorry for the delay.
Yeah.
And then the
And
weeks
then
will
you
pile
don't,
up.
yeah, and then it's months and years
Before
later,
you
and
know it,
you've
it's-
lost all your friends and your family
I just,
won't
like,
talk to you.
You're alone. It's bedtime. You're remembering
By the time
all
you're
the
like,
regrets.
oh man, I'm such an asshole for not responding, and then you're like, maybe I'll reach out to them. And I'm like, why should I reach out to them? And
Yeah.
you're like, I'm
They
like,
should reach
they
out to
should reach
me.
out to me so I can ignore them, and then I'm
man.
still the asshole. And then you think about how you're alone in this world, and then you stare at your ceiling, and then you know. Then I jack off.
Wait, I don't check my email all the time. What if I get like an email and I don't check my
You
email
live
every
in
2 hours?
the modern age. Put on your goddamn push notifications. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's sometimes you ask.
Yeah, but I have
the stupidest.
we have like 85 emails between the two of us.
Okay.
I can't check them. They don't all.
Emails?
Learn how to run
Yeah.
your fucking life. How about
like
that?
like email addresses.
I don't check all of those
Bragging
all the
of
time.
all.
every
She's
day.
trying to
Wow, ooh, 85.
Well, how do I check my many successful business emails?
Yes.
Yeah, you dig.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the benefits would be that it will improve our social lives. It'll improve our communication skills. It'll make us less of assholes in terms in other people's eyes.
I don't think I care. I
You're-
don't want to
you're-
do
okay.
it.
Well, there lies the problem with you. And I think that, yes, you don't care. And that, for me, one day, Jenny, you're going to be canceled. There's going to be hashtag Jenny Whipple is over party. And you know what I'm going to
That's
say?
assuming that more than 3 people will know who I am.
And you're going to see me on the streets and I'm going to have a little party hat on. Because I'm going to be celebrating. Alrighty, but I think the benefits are clear. I mean, this
I don't think they are.
this
I don't like them.
is
I
something
don't
we should just be better at in general. So now we're forcing ourselves to be best at it. How do we mark our failures throughout the week?
Well, it's going to be very easy to mark our failures because we're going to literally have
Proof.
proof.
This is true.
But
But
we got to be really, really honest. You cannot delete it. You cannot delete texts.
I haven't deleted a text since like 8th grade.
Put our prayer hands together.
Yeah.
Prayer hands together and swear truth to the Lord. I will not bestow your trust and I will not delete a text. Mine.
This is really odd.
I
don't really like the
This is what
piece of
Catholics
shit.
do. No, this is just, trust me.
This is our classic segment. Classic Catholics.
Okay, everybody, start with your favorite passage of the week. What you've been reading, what you've been throwing down.
Okay, all right.
Caligula be like?
That's not anything
straight
to do
up
with religion.
Caligula, dude.
You are talking about ancient Rome now, and it shows actually your mental defamation. Let us swim along through the ocean of our friendship, along to everyone's favorite freaking segment. Do you know what that segment is?
This segment?
This is the one.
Initial fears.
Maybe don't lengthen it like
Yeah,
that.
I don't like it
Maybe
when you
don't.
do that.
Fine, give me a better one.
Initial fears.
Ah! No! Initial fears, please! They're coming in the back door! No! Help the children! Save the children! No! Ah! They have guns! No! Initial fears!
This is everyone's favorite segment.
Initial fears.
This is the part where we kind of talk about what we're scared of for this challenge.
My initial fear is Sam.
I fear someone freaking texting me. My luck in life tends to be a little funny. I believe it's God likes to poke me and
You just fart?
no.
Yes, he did.
But yeah, so I guess I fear somebody texting me that I don't particularly want to talk to, and with the curse that's upon me, the dark rain cloud that's been following me since
have to
5th grade,
answer you.
I believe that it's going to be somebody that I really don't want to talk to, that it's been just happens to be this week that they reach out in the first time in years, and there I am stuck in a chat.
Yeah, I also... My dad will send me the oddest out of nowhere, like, I don't know,
Dick
how
pics.
the fuck am I supposed to...
Sorry, you go.
How the fuck am I supposed to respond to that? It's just gonna feel like juice cleansing. Like, we did an episode where we did a juice cleanse for a week, and I just feel like it's gonna take up all my time, and it's all I'm gonna be thinking about. I'm gonna be in constant stress that, like, someone's gonna text me, I'm gonna have to, like, come up with, like, a good response. I just don't like texting. I just don't
too.
care about it.
You know what I'm going to start doing?
What?
I'm going to start using text to talk, and I'm going to be like, answer with my voice, and send with my finger, and see how that goes.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
That
Dude,
was
that's sick,
Yeah,
dude.
it really
I know.
is. Yeah,
Wow.
that's-
Well, you guys
No
are
way.
saying it all sardonically and shit, but I'm serious. That's
No
a
way
good
you're
ass
gonna do
idea.
that? You're gonna do that?
Wait, what if we're... Okay, no, we need to set this ground rule.
Yeah, say it.
What if I text one of you, and then you have to respond to me, and I have to respond to you? That's... Okay. This is okay. We can't do that.
We just paradoxed the challenge.
We just gotta keep going back up.
Get
Guys,
stuck in
not
a
we have to
okay.
be in constant
No.
contact with each other for the rest
All
of the
right,
week.
No,
we have
conversations
we'll
and
call each
idiot.
other, I guess. Oh, all
Yeah.
right. I'll see you later. Bye.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Okay,
Boom,
bye.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to
Alright, see
answer
ya.
a thing that doesn't warrant a goddamn response.
Okay, but if someone
All right,
texts
if you
one
both say,
thing,
if you both say, all right, cool, bye, or like see you
Or
later,
like a
or
phone
don't respond.
call, too.
like
You
that
do
kind
a
of thing.
phone call
like
when you talk about
yeah,
stuff.
like it can end.
Okay.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm immediately texting. I'm immediately texting you guys.
Hey guys, what's up? And you just won't let the conversation
Yeah,
end.
I'm just gonna be like just sending like
How was your
stupid
day?
shit. Like, you guys good? How is your hair doing today?
Alrighty then, let's swim right along
Stop
through
saying swim.
our little social cesspool of our friendship, close
Don't
friends.
touch me.
For the
Do not
listeners,
touch me.
I am
Never
touching
touch-
them.
touch me.
We're all touching, but mostly they're being received by my touch, if you will.
All right, that's not great.
No, like friendly way.
What do you think about that, Penny?
They're clearly consenting to it.
I do not consent.
Fuck off of me.
I do
See?
I'm not giving consent.
It's going well.
My hand was really wet.
This is the next segment, the golden segment, if you will, the
The
silver, the
best
bronze,
segment.
the frickin' breen segment. The public humiliation.
I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna.
Public
It sucks that I have to humiliate Chris again. It's,
Oh my
it's
God.
Really,
It really
it's,
does
I really
suck.
like.
It
It's sometimes
really
I feel
does
like
suck.
I'm a bully, but like
This is our chance to kind of let loose who's gonna suck this week, who's gonna fuck this week, and who's gonna tuck this week. You know what I'm saying? Jenny, what's up?
I believe you have Snapchats from me from December of 2
yeah,
years ago.
yeah.
We said we don't have to answer the archive. Ass.
I'm just
No,
saying.
I'm just saying you do not answer. You don't.
Yeah.
So you're saying what? That you,
You
don't
are
have
the
high
worst
hopes?
of us at answering. If people need to contact you, they will text me and say, hey, can you tell Chris this? And they won't even bother texting you first. They'll just text me because they know that you won't answer.
Yeah, but
You're shitty, is what I'm
Recent
saying.
situation. You do. You do it.
what do I do?
You don't respond.
What, you're gonna say I don't listen? I do.
You listen, but you don't respond to text.
I'm listening right now. I don't care. The talk long. Delicious.
Yeah, it's true.
You've triggered my automated system. I set
Yeah, but no.
conversation signatures.
You do respond to phone calls though more readily. That's something that I have noticed.
Yeah, after 8 or 9.
After 8 or 9.
Yeah, so you gotta give me a little wiggle before I'm ready to jiggle.
But no, most of the time you're pretty good on phone calls.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really good. I'm funny, I'm
text.
charming, my voice is hot.
But sometimes when I just need a quick response, I gotta call.
You don't want to call him.
I can't call him. Like
his voice sucks, so you don't.
Yeah, I don't want to hear.
Yeah, but you
when
have
I pick
to.
up the phone.
You have to call him because he won't answer the text.
There
Yeah,
are
he won't
You
answer the
hear him.
text.
millions that would love to hear my "Ay."
Everybody, Chris's phone number, if you'd like to call him, is 978.
You don't even know it.
It turns out she did.
So that's something that I think that it'll be very helpful for you this week. It also just to respond to texts because
Okay.
you're a phone call kind of guy. You know what I mean?
That's
Can I
me.
tell everybody that you have to respond to text this week?
No, do not let that get out.
Oh, I'm letting them know.
Can we not say anything about us doing it, but just tell everybody we know that Chris has to answer all texts and calls.
Chris
this
lost
week?
a bet.
If
This
you
is great.
spread that word, then I will spread my
Seriously, do
seed
it.
all over your comforter. Your choice.
I think that we're all pretty bad at this.
Yes?
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna do, like, honestly? Because I feel like
I think I'll probably just not do it. I think I will not.
Wow.
What the fuck you mean? You're humiliating yourself?
Yeah, no, I'm not humiliating myself. I think that I'm incredible and perfect in almost every way
Oh, yeah.
conceivable, but I don't think I just don't think I will.
it'll just like,
Actually, I don't get that many texts. I think I'll be okay this week.
You talk to a lot of people,
you
I
are
feel
in
like.
constant contact.
Yeah, you're like a
Not
contact
anymore.
terror.
I really just kind of.
I would say for my public humiliation, actually, I'd have to say you're a bit of a, how do I say this? You're a bit of a SMW, a SMW.
A Sam.
A social media whore. You freaking snap, you tweet, you tick, you text.
I literally don't have a
you
Twitter. Oh,
talk.
I actually made a Twitter.
I do feel that, like, because you send out like you do your Snapchat story. I just specifically
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like I get at least 2 a day. And like, what if someone like everyone in your contact list responds to, like, what if it's a really good story about you and your cocky roach?
I really won't be posting anything this week. I don't think.
You're staying off the grid.
Yeah.
OTG.
Is that allowed? If
I mean, I don't. You don't have to instigate. Yeah, I feel like you don't have to instigate.
it's
You getting
organic.
text, but you have to respond to every text.
Because if I put something on my story, will inevitably enter the
This is true.
chat, and there's no way I want to answer that.
Well, he's a
ever.
father. What's he supposed to do? Raise his kid? He wants to have sex with
Yeah.
you. Relax. Do you like your facial hair this week? You think it looks cool?
I mean, I wouldn't say it looks cool, but
You should post it on a social media and see if you get some
People-
replies.
yeah.
You know, contact me if you think my beard looks cool. That should keep you clear for the week.
If you contact me at any point this week, I'll know that you think my beard looks cool. That being said, everybody please text, call, and message Chris Daniels on all forms of social media.
It's Chris K. Daniels, first of all. This Chris Daniels doesn't really work. That's kind of a common.
sorry.
End things off with last call.
last call.
Jenny, what's
Like a
last
dog.
call? Explain it so fast.
Everybody's favorite segment.
Everyone's favorite. I don't want to be like weird about it, but I'm like erect thinking about this segment.
This is
This
awkward.
segment is where we do the thing that we're not going to be doing for the last time before we can't do the thing anymore.
Ironically, it almost never works
Yeah.
because we got really excited about this segment and very quickly
works once.
realized that it was a stupid fucking idea, but here we are in the thick of it. Our feet are in the mud and now
All
we
right.
can't get out.
Guys, ready? Any texts we get,
We don't have to answer.
ignore.
Ignore.
Oh yeah.
5 minutes later.
Okay.
Okay,
we're
so
good.
no one contacted any of us. It
Yeah,
seems.
because we're all.
But this is good because this is last call, so we're celebrating that fact.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
good.
sir.
That's
but
awesome.
did anybody?
I love
I
it.
didn't- yeah.
Anybody snap you guys or anything during that?
Did
okay.
anyone
No,
Me
but,
neither.
like,
try
I'm
to
sure, like,
contact
they
you or like
will,
Nobody-
make sure that
yeah.
you were like alive to make sure that like they cared that like you still like.
I
breathing,
didn't-
like, things like.
I didn't get nobody
no
did.
one did that.
Not yet. I'm
No,
sure that.
yeah, I'm sure that they're gonna.
Now the
start.
last call's ending though. They're probably gonna come in.
Yeah,
I
they're
know
probably
how
gonna
it
start
goes.
responding to us
Yeah,
and
yeah.
wanting to
That
like.
makes
Oh,
sense.
was that?
No, that was just an ad. All right, see you guys in 7 days when we will be so interacted.
Oh, so much.
So much interaction.
I'm so excited. We'll see you guys then.
You'll be socialites by then, baby.
Oh yeah.
7 days later.
Indeed, that was a good joke, Sam. Welcome back, everybody.
Wow, we were laughing a big time before recording, but now we're here.
We were having such a good time.
And what a changed group of people we are.
We are indeed. We're all much happier and much better off, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. Well, welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, listeners. We're here. We've answered quite a bit. That's why we're so good socially right now, because we've been social butterflies this week, spreading our freaking wings.
Yeah.
My name's Sam.
You don't have to. We've been here. This is part 2.
My name's Sam.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam. Alrighty, well, let's just jump straight into it, okay? This experience was a wild one. Let's sum it up with one word, and we call that segment One Word Sum. One word to describe your experience this week. Sammy, one word, please.
Tiring.
Tiring.
Like, I really, like, people can just do this. Sorry, one word. Tiring.
My word, distracting.
That's a good word.
Okay.
I know, it's a great word. That's probably my best word.
Did you
My
come up
word-
with that in the shower?
My word,
Good word, Chris.
is annoying. So fucking annoying.
Yep.
So
So
motherfucking
super
annoying.
yeah, a lot of words.
So a lot of words for that one.
So
I'll grant it to you though,
annoying.
because it was so annoying, so
fucking
very
annoying.
annoying, and so fucking annoying. All of those things,
All of
Jenny.
those things. Okay.
So now, before we get into the experience too depthly, too thoroughly, please put your hands before you. For the listeners, our hands are all upon the wooden duck in front of us, upon our table, the duck of which we swear honor to. So say it with me.
Fingers on, okay.
I swear honor to that my word is my bond, and the truth do saith me,
Do you know that
because
ducks' genitals are corkscrew shaped?
Yeah. They're terrifying. Same with pigs.
Ah! I will be telling the truth and nothing but the truth, and if I were to lie, for example, then hell is where I would be, aporth me, and my parents would see that I am
Okay,
nothing.
stop. Really,
It's
can you redo
just-
it? I don't like when you do that long of a rhyme.
I swear my honor to,
swear
and
on
I
the
will be
undercarriage
true.
of this duck,
If I say a lie,
I
then
will
I
not
will say
lie.
goodbye and be sent to hell. My parents will hate me. Everyone will hate me. I will
me
never be
forever.
loved
Okay.
again. And
Yeah.
the honor is sworn, and we will tell the truth. Woo!
Cool.
So now we can describe our experiences without lying because we've sworn our honor. So that brings us to everyone's favorite segment.
Best segment.
Oh my God, people can't get enough of this one.
Such a good segment.
This is Moment of Truth. Who fucked up this week? Who did not succeed in their ventures? Who missed a text? Who missed an answer? Who did not do perfectly and is ready to admit to it? Jenny, start us off.
I don't want to start us off.
Why? You gotta start us off. I said your name.
I don't want to
Yeah.
start us off.
He did. I heard.
like
I heard
I-
him.
Last.
Seems like I said your name,
I
though.
heard him.
Did I fuck up? You may be asking.
Yeah.
Okay, let me be square and be straight. Because if I'm not an honest man, then what am I, right? I did flawlessly. Okay, I didn't do flawlessly. I missed very few texts. I think there were like 2 with Jenny when she sent bullshit though. Let me defend myself and say she sends stupid fucking like TikToks and I gotta answer that shit.
No, okay.
I believe I missed maybe 2, but I think 1 text from here, Jenny.
Oh, I told you that I was peeing and you didn't answer me.
What?
J'accuse.
Yeah?
Wait, where?
When I was leaving.
Eating a piece of chicken. I said OMG. You said OMGU. I said no you.
I said, I'm peeing.
So you've
Then
been
you
doing that
came
shit. You've been doing that
outside.
shit to everyone, bro.
Then you
Okay,
came outside.
Jenny has been like, I respond, like she'll send me something and I'll respond and she'll respond to me responding with what I sent
And say, no, you?
and said you. I'll be like wow, and she'll be like wow yourself, and I'll be like wow yourself, and she's like you can't turn the like that's not
She's
responding.
the equivalent of throwing a tennis
So
ball at a
yeah.
brick wall.
Too,
That's
though.
Jenny.
That's not responding.
Well,
That's
it was
not
with you
adding-
guys because you were sending bullshit. You were sending bullshit.
I just
So-
said some bullshit.
So me answering bullshit is fine. You can't call me out on that.
Okay,
shit.
so it seems Jenny could not prove her point, and it seems I've misanswered maybe one text
Twice.
this week.
Twice, if we counted videos.
We're not. We're counting 1.
I
So
answered-
1 fuck up with Jenny, and I will say there was a lot of DMs this week that I had to
Me too.
goddamn answer.
I got a lot of weird DMs.
And there was 1 that I answered, and then they answered, and then I answered, and then they kept answering. So I was like, I can't continue this. They're just gonna keep reflecting.
but
so
that's the whole
thing.
challenge.
I know. So I gave up on 1 conversation. So I had 2 fuck ups. 1 with you, 1 with a boy in my DMs. Yeah, I know.
I very quickly learned how to say something so boring that they couldn't answer, or that they would say like an ender thing that I would be like, I think I answered everything.
No.
I'm like pretty sure I answered everything.
You didn't fuck up a single time?
No, I think
I didn't answer
I
this
wish I
one
had
off.
my phone.
My dad said Lord of the Rings, And I didn't answer because I went out there so we could watch Lord of the Rings.
Okay, same with you with the
Lord of the
peeing,
Rings
so that means I didn't mess up.
But
Yeah,
then I
you
realized-
idiots kept sending me stupid things.
Okay.
You asked me what my opinion on, what was it, paints? No, leaves. Yeah.
I asked you what you thought of leaves.
Yeah, and I don't even really have that strong of opinion on leaves.
I have such a strong opinion. Why didn't you ask me that? We
what
would've
did I
had
ask
such a
you?
long-
Just soup?
Something stupid.
I asked you something about
You should have asked me. I have much stronger opinions about
see?
soup.
You really don't know.
You don't
us
know
at
your
all.
market at all.
Well, no, I just wanted to. It was more of a test to see if you would respond.
We'll see.
I think that honestly, I will probably lose this week, but I think the reason is, I work for a goddamn living. My work, they will take. I am not allowed to have my phone on me.
Get a fucking Apple Watch. Okay.
How can I respond on an Apple Watch? I can type on the Apple Watch.
you answer with the fucking mouth, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta bite it.
Yeah, so that was bad. But I think I did really well. I would go to the back and I would check my phone out every hour and a half.
I could say that there were at least 4 messages in the group chat that you answered 3 to 5 hours later.
Some of them were not directly towards me.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they were. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they were.
Okay, fine.
Uh-huh.
Fine, whatever. I was at work. I understand and I'll take the loss, but that's why. It's not
That's
because
fair.
I wasn't trying to. I did way better than I thought I was gonna do because I really.
that's good,
was
yeah.
okay, fine.
It was
What's the
awful.
point? Sorry, is this
It was
better
it was
off
terrible.
excuses
It was awful.
or better off
No,
better?
I definitely lost because of me being at work.
Me
and
having a job, I work for a living. I'm so sick of your bullshit.
I don't like
We'll
I don't
get to
like
that.
it.
We'll get to
it's
that.
it's nice
I
to be
will
in
be
communication
returning-
with people, but at the same time I'm not gonna fucking think of an answer for this.
So quite a few fuck ups from that corner of this.
four.
Four score,
oh my
and
God.
Sammy lost, you whore. We'll get there though. They're thighs who fucked up, but let's talk the experience as a whole. Let's talk Rizzo. It's results.
From Greece.
How was the experience day 1 and beyond? What do you think?
Awful. I
Of
got
course.
a lot of messages from people who I have exactly what I feared. People who I hadn't talked to since high school decided that this week was a good time to ask a favor of me or just reach out. I don't like that. I don't like that particularly. And normally I would ignore those. Or someone would send something after a normal conversation where I'm like, I'm ready to end this conversation. And then they send something weird or lengthy or something that normally I just wouldn't answer. And I had to, and I hated it, and I thought it was stupid.
Yeah, I as well, similarly. I feared the possibility of people messaging me that I didn't want to talk to in the slightest.
Did you get a lot of those?
I got a few. It was a surprisingly quiet week with DMs and stuff. I still got 5 or 6 of people that I wouldn't have normally
Yeah.
answered. But I did, to be, rules following. I don't fuck with Snapchat, per se. Hand beeth to God, power to the church. I don't fuck with Snapchat at all really anymore. And I had to this week fuck with Snapchat.
If I could call you out, is it time for calling out?
Nope.
I'm gonna call you out anyways.
Do
Great.
You told me that somebody Snapchatted you right before you went to bed or whatever, or you would answer and then go to bed so you wouldn't get the reply, which is fine. I did that too. Did you answer those in the morning?
Yeah.
Swearing the duck?
No. Can't do that.
Yeah, it was just tough. I
I
didn't really. People know that I'm not really much of a responder. I don't really do that.
Yeah.
I don't really do that and I don't really reach out unless I need something. You know what I mean?
Kind of like a little leech or
You got a little leech.
sponge
If
guy.
I'm trying to have a conversation with you, I'm gonna have a conversation
Yeah,
with you
and
in person.
Sammy comes around when times are tough.
Yeah.
Tough for old Sammy, and he needs a little.
I'll be like, hey, wanna hang out? That's it.
He rolls up like a little sponge.
And I'll be like, hey, let's have a
sucks
chat
all
in
your
person.
stuff.
So I responded to everyone this week. And it was mostly work-related stuff hey, can you come in at blank? And I'd be like, yeah, I can come in at blank. And they're like, thanks, blank. And I'll be like, yeah, blank you too, blanker. And then we blanked out.
Mine would be similar. They'd be like, can I blank your blank? And I'd be like, blank no. And they'd be like, what if I blank? And I'll be like, you'll blank? And then be like, blank.
Mine kind of went blank, 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 in the blank, 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 and blank, blank, blank on top of my blank, blank, blank.
It's because she has a really old phone that doesn't get emojis, and she mostly talks with emojis.
Yeah, it's the little
So it's those
squares
little blank
with questions.
squares. I think maybe the pressure of having to answer people was a little beneficial to my communication, but I just hate it.
Might be. It's just not fun.
It's definitely better for me socially. I talked to much more people this week than I would have
That's
normally.
how I feel about it. I feel like other people like it more, and I
Yeah.
feel like it's probably good. but I just don't enjoy it. I don't
Can I
think
say-
any of us enjoy it.
It usually, like, I hate to answer people, but it does kind of stress me out when I have a text there and I'm like, I'll answer this later. But then I'll feel bad about it, like, as the night goes on. But answering right away...
I don't often feel bad about it.
That's
I don't often feel bad.
Yeah.
You're cold and soulless, that's why.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I have a warm, big heart.
I normally don't feel bad ever.
Yeah, well, that's, again, because I'm surrounded by
doesn't make sense.
cesspools of lifeless, beings that really aren't much of people at all. But so getting it out of the way right there is kind of like cuts that stress off right at the head. It peeps its little pecker out and I snip it by answering the text
like
right
whack-a-mole.
away. Whack-a-mole. I'm whacking those moles while normally I'm ignoring the moles and dealing with them later, And there's a lot of moles
Kind
that
of
end
like
up
the moles
building
on your
up.
body. Why are you bleeding?
That's, I whacked that
the
mole.
mole.
I whacked the mole right away and that's...
But my
biting
main
back.
issue is I have a system where I let them build up until I have 2 in each of the categories.
Seal batch.
2 mail. And like 2 in the mail, 2 in Snapchat, 2 in Instagram,
Only 2?
I'll like things like that where it has to be a matching number. They all have to be matching numbers, and then I'll just go through and I'll bust all of those notifications out in one foul swoop.
That was the stupidest
On your
system
mail,
I've ever
I have
heard.
like 8,000 messages, like 8,000 emails.
Right.
I couldn't wait until everything. It's not.
I know.
a brag.
I delete my
I'm an
emails
unorganized,
like every
terrible
day.
person.
I hate my email being full of shit, and I'm constantly getting rid of stuff.
I hate my conversations being full of shit, so let's end this here. Blast. Dig.
Anyways, the next segment, that was a nice slap.
That was so crisp. Oh. Listeners, that was what it sounded like. He did smack me.
Good, bad, good.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's just get straight right into it then. Let's get to that beautiful segment, the one often called the great of the great, the creme de la creme. LA Times called this, well, they will call this really good probably in the future.
Bad, good,
The good, the bad,
good, bad, and the ugly, and the ugly.
The good, the bad, the ugly. This is our little sector where we can express one good, one bad, one ugly to sum up our experience as a whole. Sammy, start us off. Give me a good.
It made me feel closer to certain people that I would have a conversation with. It would make me feel like, wow, people do this all the time. Like they're just constantly interacting.
Yeah.
It's exhausting. I didn't like doing it, but it was good. It was something that
There's
was
a
good for me.
gratifying feeling there.
It was something good for me, yeah.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The bad by Chris. Let me go and say that then. The bad is that it kills your focus. I'm somebody that likes to what we call flow states, where I'll be working for like hours.
Oh, wow.
It's yeah.
Oh my
Sorry, you guys
God.
wouldn't
I don't
understand.
think
You're
I
really
don't
not
think
productivity
I've
people.
ever like I'm like I'm still shuddering.
Yeah. So sorry when
Everybody,
I'm
look on the screen. I'll put Chris's number up. Please text him at all times of the day to disrupt his various flow states.
His little flow state.
It's not
Thank you,
flowing.
everybody.
Wow,
It's
Maybe
the avatar
Snapchat
state, but
him.
for flow.
Message him on anything you can find him on, just constantly.
Don't talk to him. It'll really throw off a concentration state. So if I'm like editing, for example, I edit much faster if I'm continuously editing, like. But throwing that off with the answering of a text, my brain is thinking about a response, thinking about something else, or if I'm writing something or
True,
doing
right,
emails or
right.
something, it throws that shit off, baby. That's a bad and a half.
Okay.
Yep.
That was a long one.
Short
you
one.
got.
Nice and short,
A
quick and
long
easy.
one.
Really good, I thought
I'll
too.
say that the ugly for me was one, Chris's attitude, and two, I think that some of the messages I got that I was then kind of forced to answer, I will say
Yeah.
were
Awesome.
could be rather ugly.
Yeah, the responsibility of having to answer all of them sets up for quite an ugly, which is the ugly messages you get. You have to answer. So true, Jenny. Wow, wise. Honestly,
Thanks,
wise.
thanks.
Well, there lies the good, the bad, the ugly, the gb, as we call it.
The GABA. Gabba gabba.
I wouldn't say that.
Yo,
Then let's dive on in.
Why do you always do the dive
Water,
thing
dive,
for this one?
big jump.
Well, you say water as if you're connecting something.
Everything
How about
flows.
Earth? How about an Earth dive next time?
Time
It's been a while.
for the biggest loser!
The biggest
On NBC.
This is our chance to announce and pronounce the champion of the week, and of course, the loser of the week, the Sammy, as we call it around here. Let's first go around the happy semicircle and say our winner and our loser. Nice, simple, nice, quick. Jenny, start us off.
I think you lost.
What? Who won?
Me. I think I do think I answered.
Start at the other end. Start at the other end.
I
Build
think
to me.
okay. I think I left the least messages unanswered. I don't think any of us liked it.
Chris, you have something to say?
So I'm not actually sure who answered less. I guess.
Sam, I didn't answer one of yours. We determined. You looked through.
Yeah, but you also said that people would Snapchat you and you would answer and go to bed and then not answer them. Though.
I would answer them the next day.
You said that you said that you didn't.
Yeah, well, I didn't.
Yeah, so that is a huge thing that you purposely got out of
Nobody
those.
except one person.
It doesn't matter. You purposely got out of those. How many times did that happen?
Once. The winner.
If you say you.
It should not be you.
Whose turn is it? Sorry, I was confused about the order of the semicircle because it seems like I was in the start of
I was
Clearly talking to my belly button.
Fine. Fuck. The winner is Jenny. Fine, okay? But the loser is not me.
Fine, fuck.
It's Jenny. I mean, no, it's not you. That was a mistalk. That was a mistalky. The loser is Sam. And I would swear to God on that. I'd go to church. I'd talk directly to the goddamn Pope on that one. The loser is Sam and not me. I swear, you political.
That's fine. Just from my experience, you didn't answer mine. So I said I'm open to change.
I will admit I was a little more active when answering yours and yours because you were judging. But I really did try my hardest. But I would tend to agree. I do feel like I lost.
Okay. So then it's unanimous, I guess. I've switched my answer. Mine was definitely personal towards Chris at the beginning. It was definitely quite personal.
And it's admitted.
I will accept this loss because I really do think that I did the worst.
We
but
have to
really
accept the loss because you
it's
lost.
not really a question. You were like, oh, I guess I'll humbly accept it.
Well,
like,
I also volunteered myself.
But now you're stuck
That's
because
totally fine,
we
but
both
now-
switched our votes anyway, so there's nothing you can do about it.
So now it's like kind of like fuck you, you know.
You're not
so-
accepting anything.
I'm just like better.
So really,
because I'm willing to accept
trying
my
to
flaws,
pretend you're humble,
and
but
I'm
you're
trying
not.
to work on it.
Do you think that you're uglier now than you were 4 years ago?
No, I think I looked way worse 4 years ago.
Interesting. Let's do this.
Wait, really though? Do you think I look uglier?
No, you were pretty fucking ugly 4 years ago.
I
I want to
pretty
say
bad
though,
4
you look
years
very
ago.
sexy these days.
I looked really
Listeners,
bad
take a little look at the video, but trust me, wasn't always like this. Okay, the song has started. The ceremony has begun. The loser is before us. Sam has been handed a box. Within that box lies a rotting sandwich. 14 years in the frickin' making.
14 years? Weeks! It's been 14 weeks!
No, just leave it. Keep going.
14
Years
weeks in the
frickin'
making.
making.
That sandwich is called the Sammy, and it is our trophy of declaration and symbolism to get better. Our loser deserves to be the loser because they will be inspired to be better, so they don't have to have that rotting sandwich within their room again. But this week, for the whole week, you will have to look, smell, taste, maybe, and experience that sandwich within your own home for the whole duration of the week. Inspire you.
You just get on a fucking roll. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna open it.
Oh, baby. Watch the
right.
video. Check out YouTube to see what the rotting
gonna
sandwich
take a
looks
video
like.
of it?
Take a look at that.
Sam is sniffing.
It's lost its smell.
Really?
No, it hasn't.
Chris is sniffing.
It's lost its smell.
It's lost its smell. The smell's now gone.
It could be that
Are
it's...
there any bugs in it?
Not anymore. I just ate a bug.
You shut up.
The Sammy has been declared. Our loser has been pronounced. And that there is Sammy. Sammy has the Sammy this week. Ain't that poetic? And nothing for the winner. We should change that maybe.
The moral high ground. So.
Well, not really.
Or you could pay me.
We'll just go with moral high ground for that. Well, let's end things off then with one final question. For you, those that are near and dear to me, are you better off better or better off worse? Sam!
I feel like I'm honestly neutral because I see the benefits of doing it, but it's just a personal thing that I don't think I'm too deep set in it. I'm not gonna change my ways now. I'm gonna attempt, but I just don't see myself being a better texter. I'm not a good texter.
A bad pear will never be good. Would you agree?
Do you agree?
A dirty banana won't get clean.
Okay.
It's a fruit.
All right.
And so are you.
Dude, you didn't even get it.
Okay, wow.
You didn't even get the saying right, dude.
What's the
It's
saying?
a dirty banana can't be peeled.
Whoa.
It's like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him wear lipstick.
We could.
You can put lipstick on a pig, but you can't make him drink.
Yeah.
A stained mattress marks the man. And man, you've been marked, Mr. Mattress. Me? Better off worse. yeah, I guess I see the benefits of like communication and shit, but I think I get more benefits from doing it the way I do it, where I kind of batch messages and answer them all at once and be like,
Well, you don't answer them all at once. You don't answer them at
That's
all.
what I batch them.
okay, so let me
So
back
you
Sam
don't
up and say
batch them.
neutral. I see that there's benefits to be taken from it, but I think as a whole this week, I didn't love it, and I don't see the betterment of it, but I think if I did it a little differently, I maybe continued in it in that I could answer certain things more quickly.
Oh my God.
Certain things.
I'm-
But enter the certain things for your certain type of someone. You know, see, I'm a little cat eating a little silver tuna out of a can.
I think I'm better off worse with this whole podcast and you two being my friends. I think that
I don't think that's the
since
question.
This has started, I feel further from you
IKEA.
both.
That's because we push you
pleased.
away.
I
Yeah.
understand.
That's because
and
we
I
that
have
be
longer
it?
conversations with you now.
Yeah, you're getting
Nah,
to
just
know
kidding.
us.
Nah, just kidding.
I think I agree. I think it was neutral this week. I can see the benefits,
Yeah.
but I did not reap all of the benefits I could have.
So will you continue?
Probably not. I'm gonna try to answer a little
Yeah.
more frequently, but like
So we're all somewhere in the middle, which is interesting.
I realized this week that there's a lot of texts that I didn't answer just because like I didn't feel like answering a text. It wasn't a difficult text
Yeah.
to answer. And I think those I'll try to be a little more on
Yeah.
top of.
That's a great point. Yeah, I
And
agree.
there's like a lot of times I could easily keep certain connections alive just by answering more quickly. Maybe there's like a rule I should put at bay. So we had like the 2-hour mark, right? I should have maybe like if I don't answer in 2 days, that's bad. I'm a bad boy, and something should tell me that. And maybe if I implemented that, where if I don't answer somebody
That
more
would
than
be
2
great.
2 days, oh yeah, because that's bad. And sometimes I do just forget. Like I'll say, oh, I'll answer later today, and then I'll forget, and then a day will go by, a week will go by, and then all of a sudden I'm antisocial
talked to them in
Chris.
8 years.
So definitely there is a better to be had from this. We
Yeah.
just went at it in an extreme way. So learn, do,
It's just
experience.
honestly, I feel like this really isn't a problem for most people. I feel like this is more just a personal problem between us three.
And listen, that's what we're here for. We're fixing our
It's
personal
just-
selves.
yeah.
Alrighty, we are corrupt. We have not fixed ourselves this week. Wow. Listen, we can't win them all, okay? We didn't reap the rewards this week, but you
We'll
know,
fix it later. I'll do a heavy
once in a
lean.
blue moon, it's bound to happen, eh? Thank you all so much for tuning in. Once again, whether you're listening, whether you're watching, if you're only listening and you want to be watching, we're on YouTube. Go on YouTube and search Cinemonic. You'll find us. Better Off Better Podcast. You'll find us. And of course, 5 stars on iTunes. That is a way to support the cause, baby. We love when you do that. And eventually, we're going to do something so nice. For those that rate us on iTunes,
So nice.
oh my God, you got it.
We know what it is. We know
do.
what it is.
Oh.
We're planning. We're working on it right now.
We're going to drop it. We're going to
about
drop
to drop
it
it.
soon.
So like, hurry up.
Follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. We're on all the things. We're posting highlights, clips, fun little things to be had all over. Little nuggets for you. Alrighty, that's about all. See you next time. Tune in, subscribe, whatever you do. Woo woo. Right, Sam?
Bye.
Bye.
It's finally over. Thank you for listening. Next episode, stretching. See you then.